go. A conference championship on the line right now. So Michigan's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
But Chris, you watch a completion like that and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Herbeck and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught for the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening the drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Penn State's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. He's got it on a crossing route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks through the tackler. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense here. The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Aller. It's caught downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking for 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The offense going with the hurry up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's on the run. Launches deep. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Wolverines look at a cash in the red zone. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Dropping back, it's Warren. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Over the middle, it's Fleming. Tackle made after a big gain. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. With the catch, it's Edwards. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception will take them to the house. A big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Edwards. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Warren. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense is threatening here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And he's able to send the punt away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass caught inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Turner looking to make a play here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball for 31. 1st and 10 play coming up. Back to throw. It's Allen. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. Incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference.
The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Break. Look at that. He's still going. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Nittany Lions are on the move here. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Empty set now, 5 wide. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship game.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball. And I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First down here for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Looking to pass, it's Allen. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll give it to the back. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's reeled in. It's Evans. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the point after is right down the middle. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Gets the ball off as he's hit, and it's incomplete. Here's the second down play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
To throw, it's Orji. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Quick throw, catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Orji. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally a spark of light from this offense.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed out. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Allen. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. When he's got some space here. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it at the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off the play fake on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Turner trying to create good field position. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gain. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Warren. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. They'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a timeout is called on strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. On the return, it's Stewart. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what the coach decides to do here. Do you play it safe and trust your field goal kicker from distance, or do you try to gain some yardage, make this a higher percentage kick? They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a moment, a takeaway and a touchdown to claim the lead in the fourth quarter of this conference championship game.
Well, that's what you have to do as a defense. At some point, you can't just sit back. You've got to be able to go try to be aggressive and try to win the game. It's exactly what they did right there. They put themselves now in the driver's seat. The defense came up with a play of the game. Let's see if they can hold on.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kurt. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint. But ultimately, that defense just couldn't get